Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my page, y'all. Welcome to the replay. We're gonna do some afternoon crafting, y'all, so come on in. Let me know where you're watching from. If you don't see a red box right there, that means you're catching the replay, so just comment hashtag replay. Keyword for today is going to be Easter, because Easter is coming, y'all. Easter is going to be here before we even know it. So let me know when you get here. Make sure that you comment the word !notify. That will get you notifications when we go live. So I'm going to take us back here. Let me just make sure I got all the things set up. And we're going to paint our Easter word block. I don't know. We released this some time ago. So we've got some painting to do. But it's going to be fine. I've got a whole bunch of colors. So I'm going to start opening up my colors. We're going to have them all over the place. We've got some carrots. We've got some daisies. We have some bunny ears. I've got my distressed oxide. Got a ton of sponges. So let's start, because we have a lot to paint. So these are scored. They are on Etsy. This is on Etsy. But let's get busy. So wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, take a break, because I'm going to show you how to put this together. We've had some requests on how to do this. So why not show y'all how to put it together. Now, this is one that I kind of thought through as far as what colors I was going to paint, because you have back pieces and then you have a lot of top pieces. So let us see. I think I'm done with the white. Making a mess, y'all. Making a mess. All right, let's get started with this. So what I did, I don't know if you can tell, I went ahead and added like the colors that I was going to use, so I did not forget. So we're just going to take a makeup sponge and paint the pieces to this. And this right here that I'm painting will create an egg shape. Okay, so we need our E to be yellow as well. And you don't have to paint these letters cutouts with the colors I'm using, but I wanted to show you how to make it very colorful. Okay, so there's yellow. Let's go with the purple. Hey, friends. What are y'all doing today? Are y'all enjoying your Saturday? If you're catching the replay, for one, you won't see a red box right there. But secondly, it may not be Saturday. I love this berry color, y'all. This purple is so on point for spring, Easter crafts. It's called Berry. It is a lighter purple. And it is perfect. Perfect. Let me just make sure I get it covered. Okay, so while I have my berry, let's go ahead and paint our block. Now, you could, if you have scrapbook paper, you could decoupage on this for your backgrounds of your letters. You could even use one of our pattern transfers. But some of you may not have the patterns, so I thought I would show you what to do with just some paste. Okay? we're going to get messy today. Because we can. All right, let me set that over there. Are we done with purple? We are for now. I know it, Maureen. I love the pastel colors for Easter, for sure. All right, pink. Hopefully y'all can see. I mean, I'm just painting with a sponge. Adding my variety of colors. Pink for the tea. These cutouts are on Etsy. It's a whole set, and it comes with the kickstands for the back. I'll show you how to put those on. But I think it's going to be cute. And the background, the word blocks, like the blocks themselves, are scored. So you know which letter goes on which block. Done. Okay. Pink, peace out. Peace out, Pink. Hi, Marilee. Thank you. Sunny, cold, northwestern Pennsylvania. Darlene, it is very gloomy here today. I'm looking out my window. It's very gloomy. I'm sure the rain is going to start at any minute. All right, so here's a tip. If you have a jar of paste that you are using that maybe you don't use often, therefore you're not stirring it, you know, and making sure it's the right consistency, just spray a little bit of water in there. Hi, Renee. Like distilled or purified water. I don't use, what you call it? Tap water in my jars. Okay, so this one is sage. So this one's going to have the carrot. And I need to make sure that I painted enough so that you see, yes. Okay, we're done with that. All right, over here, we've got the top of our egg. This would be super cute on a mantle, a shelf. I mean, you could even put it on your kitchen counter if you wanted to. Just depends on how you decorate. Okay, green, done. This is sage. Oh, good, Delora, you got some sunshine. I'm so glad. Everyone's like, it's finally sunny. It's finally sunny. Hey, I get it. Sunshine brings joy to my life. And these colors bring joy to my life as well. I absolutely love them. And once we get it all put together, hopefully it brings you joy. Okay, blue, blue. Now we're going to use, this right here is Lakeshore. That is the color I'm using there. And then one of our word blocks, the background, I decided to use Ocean Mist. It's like a lighter blue color. We'll see if it works with our colors. Y'all can be the judge of that. At Walmart, do I need to pick up any craft supplies you're using today? Maybe some makeup sponges? Hi, Michelle Pryor. Did you survive the storm that you had? All right, so we got that. Now we're going to paint our carrots. They're so stinking cute. Look how little they are. So we've got those, and then we've got this big one that we're going to do. We're going to actually use, I think we're going to use orange peel. Give it a pop of a nice bright orange. And then we'll have to do the tops in green. So what I'm going to do is transition over to a paintbrush so that I can get the top of this without touching the part that would be green. Thank you. Thanks, Debbie. Yeah, hit the heart button for me, y'all. If you can, type in the word Easter. This cutout was part of our like Easter spring launch that we did. I don't know, y'all. What is it? A couple weeks ago. Super cute. Okay, let's go do our smaller carrots. Like once you figure out what colors you're going to use, this won't take you any time to paint. You can just put them on your piece of cardboard and go to town with your paintbrushes. Maybe you use acrylic pens or markers. And we may add some Distress Oxide to some of this to give it, I don't know, distressing. Okay, so I've got all that. Let me make sure my big carrot here looks okay. The boys are here. They are playing video games. We don't allow them to play video games during the week because I think it distracts them, their brain from like school. Because you know those games like Overload. What is it? Not oversensory. What's the word? Overstimulate. I don't think they get a good night's sleep if they play during the week. So it is electronic day here at our house. Okay, so I'm going to do the green, and I'm going to do a little bitty paintbrush. And I'm going to use Meadow for this. Oh, yeah, that is super cute. These carrots bring me joy. So stinking cute. So everything you see here, as far as the cutouts, it will come unfinished. And then you will just need to paint it yourself. Just grab your colors and have fun. All right, let's get the top of this one done. And then I think we're gonna start drying. I need a bigger paintbrush. Hi, Rach. My Distress Oxide, you can actually get on my Amazon store. Just comment the word Easter. I'll show you what I've got. But this is fun. I woke up this morning and I was like, I'm gonna go do the Easter word blocks. Okay, let's close up our paste and make sure everything's dry. And then we're gonna add like some polka dots. We're just gonna do whatever we want because it's your craft, right? Okay, we've got this one, we've got this one, we've got this one. So let's grab our dryer. Getting everything ready for auction tomorrow, Delora. That's fun. Hi, Heather. Hi. Hi, Tina. I hope you're having a great day. Hi, Chrissy. Everybody should have a good day. Period. The end. And if you're not having a good day, I hope I make you have a good day. So, this I think is like 16 inches long, 15, 16 inches long. I have the link directly to this in the message whenever you comment Easter, so you won't have to go hunt and peck for it. And then I have all of the colors there as well. You may have some of these. Okay, so I just see that I need to do the yellow for the daisies. And I need to do a little bit of orange on the edge of that carrot because my finger took some away. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Roxanne. Okay, so let me fix the edge of that. Done. For the center of the daisies, I'm going to see if I can just dab a little bit of yellow on this, or in the center of those with a itty bitty paintbrush. Yes, it worked. So awesome. Okay. Now I'm going to grab, so I've got some Posca pens here that I'm going to use to make this different. So what I'm going to do is first make sure that the paint is coming out, and then I'm just going to go and add like some lines to the ears. Do you see the pink? Okay, and then I'm going to do this over here. All right, that just adds something to it. Hard to see, but it's there. Okay, so there's that. Let's do the same thing on the E. I love adding lines and dots. Okay, so the E is done. Let's do, all right, so I've got a bunch of Distress Oxide here. Y'all, I even have pink. Oh my gosh. I just realized that. What if we add a little bit of this? Hi, Yolanda. Welcome. Wonder if I can do this on the edge of those ears. What do y'all think? Ooh, this is like pink. And then I just use these little finger daubers. These are also on our Amazon store. Let me find one that's somewhat white. Let's go with this one. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'll show you here in a second. Oh my gosh, y'all. Yes. I love it when you find surprises. Look at the pink. You see that? Super cute. Okay, sold. That color is called Kitchen Flamingo. Kitchen Flamingo. Okay, so I'm going to take a white Posca marker and I'm going to put dots on my piece that is green to add some polka dots. See it? Because that's the piece where the carrot is going to land. So I'm going to go up the side a little bit here. Perfect. Okay, so that one's done. Let's grab our pink piece. On this one, let's just add, see how you can make this your own? Just add some lines and some dots. That one's done. On this one, I'm just gonna do 4 dots. No, I'm gonna do dots on the edge. Yes. Okay, so I just did the outer edges there. Purple, this is for the R. I was thinking about maybe just doing some like dashes, like sprinkles. You can create your own pattern. Cute. Yeah, it looks like sprinkles. Look, y'all. All right, so this one, I'm gonna grab the pink. We're gonna do pink dots all over this one. This is the A. We are going to use stick fast glue. I'm not gonna use hot glue. Okay, that one's done. What else are we missing? The stuff on the board. Okay, so let me remove our pieces here. Let me grab the R. Just be careful when you're pulling them off that you don't break them. T. Got our daisies. And then we have our egg pieces, which I can maybe add a little bit of something to those once it's on the backer. So I'll show you that. Okay. This is your backer. You're going to get 2 stands that are going to sit right there. You're going to glue them. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is get all of my backer pieces in place. E-A-S. Oh my gosh, y'all, look at it already. Okay, so I think I'm gonna start by gluing the egg down. Let's do that. Well, let's do the A first. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Hi, Juanita. Okay, this is stick fast. So this is gonna go right there. Hit the heart button for me, y'all. Comment Easter. Press it down. Let's glue EAS.
More egg.
More egg, please. There's Mr. Zach.
Hi, everyone. Dylan used to say that all the time.
Dylan, one of my twins, he used to say that all the time. More egg when he was little. He loves eggs.
Still does to this day, too.
Yeah, he does. He loves
Not
his
a lot
eggs.
of seasoning. Likes them very plain.
Yes. Okay, let's glue that, and then we'll glue this one. All right, so there's that. Done, done, done. Okay, so let's go in and glue. Oh, those ears just make me so happy. Okay, so let's do the bottom. Then we'll do the blue, then yellow. Now, when you receive this in the mail, it will come like put together. You'll just have to paint it, as I mentioned earlier. So for these egg pieces, you'll know what order to put them in. I love this egg. Okay, and then we'll glue our ears. Oh, those ears are precious. Everything will fit perfectly. Okay, yay. All right, let's go in and glue the rest of our stuff on. I love this, y'all. Okay, so let me get my carrot. And let's do the E that goes right over the top. Hey, Penny, thank you so much. Thanks for the stars. There's the E. Oh, it's so cute. And if you want this cut out, just comment the word Easter. We have all of our links in the message. Okay, where's my T? Holy cow, this is cute. Easter. Anybody can do this, y'all. And then our R. All right, that is done. Okay, now you have 3 daisies and you have 3 carrots. So we're gonna put, let's put a carrot there and there, or right there. Let's put the glue there and there. Let's put a carrot on the S, carrot on the E, and then we have some daisies. See, it wasn't that hard, right? Let's see if I can get that one to stay. All right, so I am gonna go and do something with the top of the carrot. Some lines, some dots. And then I'm gonna do there. Let's do the R. Let's do the E. And then the T. Okay. Now we can put our last daisy up here at the top of the carrot. Okay, so once all of that is dry, oh my gosh, look at this. Look how cute it turned out, y'all. Hit the heart button if you love it. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let me see if this is, okay, so that's not in place yet. Once that is down, since that was the last piece that we glued, we're gonna flip it over and add the stands. That makes me so happy. Okay, flip it over. Okay, and you're gonna get 2 of these. And it shows you where to put them. Right there and right there. Okay, and as soon as those are dry, we'll stand it up. Thanks, y'all. I think it's cute. Press and hold, press and hold. So to make sure those don't move on me. But then you just put your little, I call them kickstands. Your little kickstand there. I typically glue mine in, but this is not dry yet. So there you have it. Okay, so let me just glue mine in. They will stand without gluing them. So that you can store them a lot easier. But those need to dry now. But y'all, I think this turned out so cute. Stay. It's not dry. There we go. So let me know what you think, y'all. Hit the heart button. Comment the word Easter. Go grab it. It's on Etsy. That's what it looks like from the back. But let me know what you think. Bye, friends. Have a good day.